And hello, my moon children. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition Babies, and I'm here to deliver your full moon in Pisces guidance. So I want to let y'all know, I know y'all feel this energy, okay? This energy is out of the roof, okay? And I do not claim to be an astrologer, though I know some amazing women and men that are. My top favorite is K Moon and Wonder Girl. But I'm more so, this guidance, this reading that I'm going to be giving you guys is more on an energetic level, okay? It's just what I'm feeling, because that's the way that I read, and also whatever the divine, my guides are downloading into me. So I can't even speak. I like, seriously guys, it's that serious for me. What When I was meditating, getting ready to do this reading, saging, getting out the Florida water, honey, shuffling the cards, it was crazy because I actually wanted to pull, together. And we're actually going to be using my new deck that I got, Divine Doors, and I've been working with it, and it is amazing. And it's all about, behind every door lies adventure, mystery, and inspiration, okay? And we're really going to be seeing what doors are we going to be walking through in this full moon in Pisces. And the energy, I want to like explain the intensity if I'm saying that right. You know how, like, I don't know if you guys are like into football or some kind of sport, and you got like two rival teams that are just like everybody's favorite, but you loyal from the soil for your one team, and the game has been playing, and it's been, that one, your favorite team was in the lead, but then that, the other team came up, and then your team came back heavy, and then that team came up, and then that team came back heavy, and then we're in the last the last quarter. You tell I don't watch sports. And literally, I do be in the corner like snacking when sports are on. But anyways, we're in the last quarter, okay? And the score is neck and neck. You get what I'm saying? Or even, it's like you got one, like they're in head. You or that team is in head. Your team or the opponent's team is one ahead. And this last shot, okay, it can make it or break it. You get what I'm saying? It can put those 3 points on the board. Like, so that intensity, you're like, oh my God, oh my God. And the clock is counting down, you know what I'm saying? But is enough time to get it? Is enough time to do it? Okay? That is the energy that is surrounding this full moon in Pisces. And it is beautiful. You get what I'm saying? It's amazing, amazing stuff, amazing revelation is coming in. But it's just that, Spirit wants me to emphasize on that the lesson, okay? The lesson was not in vain. Somebody needs to know that. And I really feel like the decisions that you have made to step out of your element, to come out of your comfort zone, to really honor your heart, to move away from certain things, to really heal, to really mend, to really go the distance, to really let go of the past, let go of the anxiety and the fear. Like, no matter, I know that it was a lot of shit that you dealt with and you experienced, but this Pisces moon is really letting you know, and it's going to be showing you, baby, those fruits are ripe and they're dropping and they're good for the picking, that every lesson was not in vain. I promise you. I know sometimes we have things in our life like, what the hell? Like, why did that happen? Like, but you need to know, okay, that the lesson was not in vain, that everything in your life serves its purpose. You understand me? Everything has karma on it. And I know you didn't took some hits. And I know that you took some like what the hells. And it took you a lot to really stand in your truth and really, be you at your core. To really unclothe yourself. To really follow your destiny. To really answer the call of your soul. It was not easy. But I need you to know that it was not in vain. Okay? And it's crunch time. We're at that last time, I've been talking about it with beautiful souls, I really feel like with this energy, it's I want to say Pisces is giving you this nonchalant, and I'm saying it very nicely, but this kind of like, I want to, what, how do I say this without cussing? I have a better way of wording it. This, when I said Pisces is going to be giving like this nonchalant energy, but it's just like there's no tolerance for bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like there's no tolerance for, those I want to say like negative vibes, but just, those things that maybe you have let slide when it comes to you being happy in your career, you being happy in your relationships, whether it's in love, platonic, it's kind of like, you know what, you got a dustpan and you're cleaning up your mess. You've cleaned up your mess. You've had to face some hard truths. You've had some dark night of the souls. You had some revelations, even though you may have been doing it with a smile, because that's how good we are as people. We have all had our inner things that we are working through. Every single body does. And you've been doing it, and you've been handling it. You've been handling it like a champ. And I need you to know, whoever's watching this, that it's not in vain. So when I was shuffling the cards, like just getting the energy ready, and like, what's going on in this Pisces full moon spirit? Why is it so intense? Why is it like this? I kid y'all not. I'm not even going to use these cards. I'm going to pull again because it was just so like, how these cards fell off. I was like, oh my God, I should have been recording already, because it's just like, nah, that ain't right. That ain't real. Like, that's the stuff that y'all are like literally about to come into. You understand me? That's the kind of joy, inner peace, happiness. Like, nah, I can't believe, like this is what it is, but it is what it is. Okay. Somebody has been faithful to the seed, whatever you have planted. Okay. You've been faithful, and spirit needs you to know that it was not in vain. Everything was not in vain. And I really feel like the more that you have uncovered yourself, the more that you heal, the more that you open up, the more that you express yourself. I'm seeing it time and time. It's really, I'm just like, wow, this Pisces is like really lit. There's just this extra boost, this extra confidence that's really coming in with this full moon in Pisces, to really love yourself, to really accept who you are at your core. It's going to be like magnified like 10. And that's for even like, I'm seeing it in so many clients that I'm working with one-on-one, even with spiritual beliefs, and just really coming out of the closet and just really coming into acceptance of who they are, what they believe, baby. That is so beautiful in all realms, so beautiful. So look at these cards that fell out. Okay. I kid y'all not. We got all these major arcanas. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Listen, we have Temperance. We have the Star. We have the Magician. The High Priestess. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. We have the Ace of Cups. All right. Okay. And then we have the Five of Cups, the Tower, and the Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to talk about these three really quick, okay? Because this is what you have experienced, okay, leading up to this full moon in Pisces, okay? And I feel like towards the end, like, the intensity of this last giddy, I want to say like this last giddy up, but you're at the end and everything is intense and you're closing out. You're making a decision, okay? Important decisions, okay? I feel like there was an oncoming, a tower moment, okay? But this tower moment really helped you define and gain a lot of clarity, okay, of what you need. This moment had to happen. So I really feel like in this full moon in this full moon in Pisces, it really letting you don't have to mourn. You don't have to worry about these three cups. You don't have to let that sadness consume you, because baby, it needed to happen, because it's come up. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see what you're walking into? Yeah, those three cups fell. It kind of unraveled, what you thought was stable, but it really wasn't stable. It really wasn't who you are at your core. It really wasn't what you desired and what you wanted. And you needed to go to these places. You needed to heal in your family, and you needed to break these generational curses and these generational mindsets around wealth, around who you are. You needed to forgive. You needed to purge. You needed to step out of codependency, really come into individuality and be okay with who you are, your beliefs, what it is that you want for your life. You really had to come into that. And I know that it was, oh my God, so many decisions you had to make in the physical realm, for your sanity, for your clarity, for your healing, for your growth. But it was definitely all worth it. Okay. Because look at this lineup. You got the Ace of Cups. Divine opportunity when I see this. Okay? Out of the unexpected, this full moon in Pisces comes bearing gifts, baby. Whatever tower moment, it shook the tree, but what was thought you thought was going to break it, it really just allowed the fruit to drop. Okay? Look at that, the 9 of Cups, all these wish fulfillments, I really feel, and to me, with your intuition, this is a closer relationship with you, the divine, within yourself, oneness, spiritual alignment, the magician, you being aware of your power and who you are. Okay? Creating this wish fulfillment, making it happen, making this wish a reality. Okay? And we do have the Temperance. So Spirit is just saying, be patient. Be patient. Have faith. Have trust. Know that the lessons are not in vain. So whatever you've dealt with and whatever you're ending, whatever you're closing out in this full moon in Pisces, I need you to understand and I need you to know that it's not in vain. Keep going. Keep healing. Keep mending. Keep growing. Keep scratching, but let the ghetto girl come out scratching. But anyway, keep doing that. All right? Because it's definitely paying off. Stand boldly in your truth. Give it your last shebang. When you at that, like I said with the football game, what they're doing, like they're going in. Do you hear me? Like they come in for blood. Like you're not about to get this ball, over this line. You think you are, but you're really not. That intensity, that drive, I'm going for everything that's mine. Everything that I desire. I owe it to me. That's the energy that's out there. And that's I can't even speak. That's an amazing energy, So take advantage of that. Because that's what's going on. Okay? And when, I really feel like that was like, the story of just letting you know, but for real, what this energy is offering you right now in this full moon in Pisces is the power, the understanding, the knowledge to cut through confusion. Okay? What it is, what do you want? For you to get clear. To cut through confusions, to cut through the illusion. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. And for a lot of you, you've been doing that. You've been moving past the illusion. Because with clarity comes power. Because you know what way, you know where you're going. You know what you're creating, like right here. You see what this 3 of Pentacles is all about, working, coming together. Look at this. I really feel like this is you, spirit. This is your higher self in spirit and your guides coming together. Everybody's on the same page right now. Y'all working together in this full moon in Pisces. Hey, my love. So I know that it looks a little different, okay? From I'm going to get right back to where I was going about what's going on with you and spirit really coming together in this full moon in Pisces. You, the divine and spirit in alignment, okay? Working towards your dreams, working towards your goals, working towards the desires of your heart. All right? It's all in there, okay? So before I get to back to explaining what's going on, okay, in this full moon in Pisces, I want to let you guys know the reason why it looks a little weird or the setting may look a little different is because I was done with this video and I'm going to show you, you know, what I mean I was done. However, the sound completely lost the sound on my videos. I'm talking about like 30 minutes in, like completely lost the sounds. We had did the doors and everything, but don't worry. Okay. Don't worry because now I realized like, oh my God, I was just so bummed when that happened, guys. I'm like, what was the point of that? Like, are you kidding me? And these messages are channels. So as much as I would like to remember, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold information. Like, I don't hold it just so I'm allowed to have a normal life because I read and come in contact with so many beautiful people. You know, that's a lot to walk around with. So when I get it, I release it. Like, seriously. Okay. At least I physically tap back into it. But I was like, oh my God, like I just did that, you know? So I want to give this message to somebody with all that work. And you're going to see as I fast forward it and you guys see like what I put into it while I chose the cards because I did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we can, you know, have this experience together and whatever comes up, comes up. And maybe, you know, that's a lesson within itself that this full moon in Pisces is going to teach us. Like, all right, I know there are certain things that you gave your all, that you really put a solid foundation in, that you just really thought that you was going to rock it till the wheels fall off and it fell through. And this new moon in Pisces, you're having to start from scratch. Okay, be it in career, be it within yourself, be it within family, be it within your everyday life and your relationships and something you're passionate about. You're starting all over in this new place, this new city, this new apartment, this, you know, this new home, this new job, this new opportunity. Okay, because this full moon in Pisces is damn sure bringing you some newness, some opportunities. Okay, because of this three of Pentacles is all about working. Okay. And for a lot of you is not even working, but an opportunity, okay, to expand, to grow, to work on something that you're passionate about, something that you want, a business opportunity. You know, you've been waiting for the goal, a creative project, you know, a relationship. It's all about working, coming together, being in agreement right here, because this looks like the Hierophant to me. You get what I'm saying? So this is like you, spirit, and your guides are all in agreement. All right. The universe is working. So if something fell through, all right, and damn, you just knew that it was good and it was it was ready to go. You know what? Flow with it. If it fall through and it's like, oh my God, and you got to pull away from it. Okay, you got to go back to the drawing board and start again. Flow with it. Okay? Because whatever you build this time is going to be sturdy. It's a good foundation. You get what I'm saying? For whatever reason that happened. Maybe there was an experience. You know, there was an experience for you to learn. You know? But just really trusting spirit like that. This full moon in Pisces is really going to be strengthening your relationship with your alignment with the desires of your heart and who you are and what you believe in your life spiritually. You know, as far as even when it comes to your business and yourself and family and your values and just really being in alignment and connected, okay, with you, the divine, guys. And next we have the Ace of Pentacles. And anytime we see an ace, it marks a new beginning, okay, a new start of some kind. And when I see a pentacle, for me, pentacles are all about manifesting, okay, manifesting your heart's desires. I really feel like whatever you have experienced, cutting through the illusions, okay, really getting in alignment with the divine, okay, with source, with yourself. Really being true to you is bringing forth some new beginnings, some new opportunities, a fresh start, going away from an old way of being. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is relationships, and partners, really putting that to sleep, laying that down, really working on, how you show up in your relationships, be it business and love and family, moving away from the illusions, moving away from whatever was in these cups that were not suiting you, okay, and really coming into something that is more of you, that is more true to you, that is more in alignment with you. This is what this full moon in Pisces is helping us do, helping us come in alignment with who we truly are, helping you come in alignment with who and what you truly desire and who you are. That's the gift of alignment, moving you away from whatever didn't serve you, cutting through the illusions. So everything that you have experienced, every mishap, everything that, happened and it just like, oh my God, why? I need you to know that it was well worth it. Super well worth it. Okay? All right, my love. So now what we're going to do, before we were rudely interrupted, but I'm so happy for that. Now what we're going to do, okay? Take a look and see what divine doors are we walking through, okay, in this full moon in Pisces. All of the beautiful souls that are watching, what doors are you walking through on this full moon in Pisces? And it should be coming in right now. I'm going to show you the preparation and what I did to really prepare for this message. As you can see, we're laying these cards down together. All right. And I held this in mind and held your energy, and whoever is watching this video divine right now, all right, that you show them what doors are they walking through in this full moon in Pisces, that you show them, Spirit, why the lessons and everything that they have experienced was well worth it, that nothing was in vain, and then everything was a part of the divine alignment, okay, to this fulfillment that you will see, that you are literally going to be seeing in your life unfold right now in this very moment. A lot of you are seeing that, and it's going to continue, that nothing was in vain, that there is beauty in every situation when you look for it. So now we're just going to see what divine doors is the beautiful soul that is watching. What are you going to be walking through? What doors are you and opportunities are you going to be walking through in this full moon in Pisces? Okay, my love muffins, we are all set to go now. We have the divine doors that you are walking through, okay? And as you can see, I showed you as I shuffled, and I wanted to go ahead and keep everything as it was. So one of the things is, when I was shuffling, okay, actually picking the doors, there was like a fourth door that wanted to come out, guys, but I was like, no, we doing 3, Spirit. Maybe that's why the video went left, because I really need to say this, and maybe you decided to go a different way in your life, okay? And, you wondered in some places, and you realize, that, that door wasn't for you, okay? I really feel like this full moon in Pisces is really going to have you come to acceptance to that, all right? And understand the meaning of the why. Oh yes, getting the meaning of the why. So this particular door that we have here, to me, it just looks like a door of wonder, mysterious. You don't know quite, to me, when I look at it, you don't know what quite you're going to get. Like, it doesn't have a doorknob under there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just mysterious. Okay. And I feel like, at some point in time, maybe you had to go through that. Maybe you had to do, walk through a door or experience something, that you thought, you tried it, you've seen it, it's not what you wanted, it's not what you desired, and now it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to put, put that behind you. Okay. So the message has Anthony's call. Okay. It says, in thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost can be found. So whatever you feel like was a waste of time, I really feel like in the this full moon in Pisces, Spirit is really going to be showing you that it's not, okay? All things that are lost, okay? In the thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost, so all things that are lost so can be found. So nothing is really lost. Nothing is really unreplaceable. So whatever you think that you're losing by you really choosing yourself, by you really, whatever you had to do, making decisions, whether it's in family, and within yourself, within your spiritual journey, within your self-love journey, you just need to know that nothing is never lost. All things that are lost so can be found. Okay? Nothing is never lost is what I'm getting here. See that as a bonus door, okay? So now the first door that we're walking through, okay, officially on this full moon in Pisces is this door right here, okay? And I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to put it close so you guys can see how, this door is just like, it's like a hallway after hallway after hallway after hallway after hallway after hallway after hallway till you finally get to that door. And I feel like maybe there has been lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, healing after healing after healing, like, oh my God, shadow work after shadow work, facing your fears after facing your fears. Is like, when is it going to end? It's just a never ending, okay? I really feel like this full moon in Pisces is helping you put an end towards that. As I explained within the football game, that final is intense, there's a lot of intensity towards it. But I really feel like whatever door that you've been feel like, oh my God, we've been here how many times? Like, when is it going to end? When am I going to win? When is this coming? Like, when? Let's see what door are you walking through? It says passages, all right? Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. So like I said, these lessons and these things that you have experienced, okay, on a spiritual level, I know that it's like, why did it had to happen? I really feel like it was orchestrated, okay? On a spiritual aspect, it's part of your spiritual growth. It's part of your transformation, okay? It's a part of your destiny, your purpose. So I know that it's like, oh my God, why are we here? Why do we have to go to this? That's the why of it. To help you learn, to help you grow. Well, I could have did it another way. It didn't have to go this way. That is true, but it did. Okay? And you're walking through passages of your transformation. So I really feel like in this full moon in Pisces, it's whatever why you were wondering this why, you're going to get the answer to that. All right. It's going to bring clarity. This is what it means by cutting through illusions and confusion. What springs forth? Clarity is what springs forth. Understanding, a deeper knowing is what comes forth. Okay. So that's the first door that you're walking through. All right. On this beautiful full moon in Pisces. So you can take refuge in that. You know what I'm saying? You can take comfort in that. That just brings me peace that surpasses all understanding right in this very moment, okay? So let's see what these doors and these lessons, these things, these obstacles that you're overcoming, these obstacles, that you're not letting keep you down. When one door closes, you know what I'm saying? Another will open. So what's going on? We have the dove spirit. Be peace. A peace that surpasses all understanding. Calm, ease. All right? We have the dove spirit. So listen, and to me, the dove is just so spiritual, And we have the number 21 right here. So I'm telling you, transformation. There's an acceptance of yourself. Whatever you're cutting through, the illusions, whatever you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a peace that's coming with that. A deeper understanding that's coming with this full moon in Pisces. The number one question of why is being answered. Why? Because it was part of your process, your growth process. It was helping you grow on a spiritual level. It was helping you gain knowledge. It was helping you gain understanding. I always mess this word, inclination. All right? To finding and really reconnecting with you, the inner you, the true you. Okay? And that's when peace comes in. That's when clarity comes in. That's when understanding comes in. Okay? I really feel like a peace that surpasses all understanding. Whatever you've been going through, I need you to know that there is an end. But this had to happen, a part of your transformation, for you to really grow, for you to really expand. Okay? All right, guys. So next, what we have, look at these cards. We have the Guardian, which is the Devil card, okay? And I really feel like whatever you've been through, okay? Even when I'm seeing this, I'm just feeling like, whatever you deem as, an addiction, okay? For everybody that can look it can look very different. However, you're gaining control of this addiction, obsession, whatever is not healthy for you. Okay? You're calling bullshit, is what I like to say. And that can be in people, places, relationship, and things, beliefs within yourself. Really, whatever's been keeping you from being at peace. Okay? Whatever has been keeping you from being grounded, you're going to become grounded. All right? And grounded in your truth. And I really feel like standing up for your heart's desire, standing up for your peace of mind. Okay? Willing to remove yourself from people, places, situations, things that are no longer in alignment with you. Okay? That make a move to threaten your peace. Moving away from that. And believe it or not, as easy as that may sound, but when it comes to family, when it comes to relationships and friendships that we have outgrown, when it comes to business opportunities that we don't want to be in, but it pays the bills, we get stuck in that area. When it comes to us really sharing our crafts and our gifts, and we're kind of scared, we're kind of fearful, we don't want people to judge it. You know what I'm saying? So we will, we're clearing all that out in this full moon in Pisces. Letting go of all that is what I'm seeing, okay? And then the support that we have, childhood, and then support, And what I'm seeing, for some of you, whatever you experience, whatever you're going to be transmuting, whatever you're going to be letting go in this full moon in Pisces, this is deeply rooted in childhood, all right? Beliefs that were implanted in childhood that you're going to be popping, okay? Beliefs that have maybe kept you in unhealthy cycles, okay? I feel like you're going to be finding the support system, the understanding, the clarity to really move past this and come into peace with yourself. Maybe a feeling unworthy. It's keeping you from really opening up and being in relationships, experiencing intimacy. Maybe you were molested as a child, or child abuse, or just how you seen your parents, show up in their relationships. You know what I'm saying? You're really moving away from that. Abandonment issues. Okay? Stemming from childhood that maybe keeps you in careers and relationships and, being a doormat for people. Because, we've all been there. That's one of the things that, I'm a firm believer. I can't help you. I can't talk about help or talk about nothing that I don't know nothing about. And that's another way to look at why you went through what you went through. Because sometimes what we go through, I heard this saying that it's just not for you, it's for somebody else, to show them that there's light, that there's a way out. Like, yeah, you can start at zero, but baby, you don't got to stay there. You know, you can evolve, you can grow, you can go as far as you desire to go. And trust me, I know why, because I was there. I was down in the trenches. I was down at, in depression. I was down in not loving myself and feeling unworthy, and hiding who I am, and staying in relationships, family, platonic, friendships, love ships, business ships, spiritual ships, just stood in all this stuff that was not truly who I was, but out of pleasing others and doing what was expected of me. Okay. And I feel like whoever's watching this video, you're letting that go. And I'm so proud of you. And you've let that go. You've transmuted that energy. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you've done it. And a lot of you, you're going to be transmuting it in this full moon in Pisces. So that is the first door that you are walking through, my love. Okay. Now we're going to go to the second door and just see exactly what door or what opportunity, are you going to be walking towards in this full moon in Pisces? What are you walking towards? So this door to me looks like a New York library. That big, massive one that, I don't know if you watch Sex and the City, that Carrie got married at. Like, it's just ancient. It just holds all the wisdom, all the guidance, all the clarity. You get what I'm saying? Like, it reeks of, like, when you go in here, you're going to come out better. Like, you're going to come out ready to tackle whatever it is that you went in there looking for, whether it's cooking, I don't know, whatever it is that you went in there looking for, you're going to come out so much better is what I'm seeing. Okay. So that's what I'm getting on the intuitive level. That's what this full moon in Pisces is really going to help you do. Whatever you go in there, whatever you transmute, whatever you're willing to look at, whatever you say, you know what? No, we're not doing that. Okay. Whatever you open up to, whatever you surrender, okay, is going to be beneficial for you. So let's see what this door is. Trust the universe. Trust the universe. That's what we have here. You're walking through the door of trusting the universe, trusting the divine. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe is at play. Have faith and breathe. Okay? So like I said, sometimes in life, you may go one way, you may try it, it didn't work out. Don't fall apart. A relationship worked out, you really wanted it, but it's not ideal. It's not going anywhere. A business opportunity, maybe a business that you started, but it's not going. Sometimes I really feel like we're afraid to start over. And then this full moon in Pisces is really going to help you start over, to really trust the divine. Kind of like I just had to, do this dang video over again. I could have stayed there. I could have been bummed at the decision that I made, or sad that it didn't, it didn't record the sound, or I didn't plug in the sound. You know what I'm saying? The mic and stuff. I could have went through a whole million ways, but instead of surrendering that and just trusting, letting go control, and allowing the universe, allowing the divine to work, it's magic. That's what you're coming into in this full moon and Pisces, realizing that it's not all, it's not all in this physical, but more so on a spiritual level. Trusting on a spiritual level. Okay. So let's see what door that's opening. Wow. So we have the otter spirit. Okay. You are never alone. So I really feel like with the otter, the beautiful thing about the otter can live on land and off land. Okay. It's very flexible, However, with the reverse, I feel like there really wasn't, it was more so you not really trusting the will. I like to say the will or the plan, that you and the divine came to an agreement of you coming here, really flowing with the universe, really opening, trusting the universe, with these new beginnings. All right. Because the Queen of Stones is all about a new beginning, a new dawn, a new day. A bear, hungry, probably vibrant, ready. It just woke up out of hibernation. A new horizon, a new opportunity. I feel like right now, this full moon in Pisces is really, really giving you the opportunity to, strengthen your bond, with the universe, with the divine, really trusting. All right. Really being open. Wherein before you weren't. You really realizing that you are never alone. That the universe supports you, that the divine supports you. You're never alone. Okay? Yeah, look at this frustration reversed. You're coming out of frustration. Okay? And really coming into the Ace of Airs, the Ace of Swords, the breath of life. A swift new beginning. So when you trust the universe, whatever, listen, it's not going to take all that time for stuff to show itself. You get what I'm saying? Right now, this full moon in Pisces is giving you the opportunity to connect. Connect with the divine, connect with yourself, connect with the things that are truly, in alignment with who you are. It's bringing back that alignment that we were just talking about over here. All right. And let's see the last door right now, the last major door that you're going to be walking through. Okay. And to me, guys, this just looks like a free spirit. There's no door to me. It's limitless, And I don't know if you can see it right here, but you see that vibration right here? I think it's like the sun right there in there or something. But to me, it just looks like a vibration, like reaching, like limitless. By you trusting the universe, all right? Trust the universe, trusting the divine is really going to open you up to limitless possibilities, limitless opportunities. Okay? Going to really open you up to the beauty that is surrounding you. Is what I'm seeing. So let's see what it says. It says, yes. This is the door you're walking through, the door of yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. Do you hear me? It says, kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. When you truly come into alignment with the divine and what it is on your spiritual level, because that's coming up too, guys. I want to insert this real quick. There is a great awakening. Okay. And you really, really coming into alignment with what it is that you define as true, really figuring out your belief system, trading up the one, not in high school, maybe you got it in high school, but in childhood, those things that were implanted about wealth and relationships and how you view yourself and, what's right and what's for the geese and what's spiritual and what's not, really moving away from that and really coming into your own. Really connecting with yourself, getting in alignment with what you believe for your life, the will of your life. Okay? And that's not going to look like the same thing for everybody. It's just not. I always believe that your relationship with the divine and your spiritual journey is personal, baby. Period. Can't nobody tell you about your relationship with the divine and your spiritual journey. Period. Okay? And I really feel like you're walking through the door of, yes, limitless opportunities. Look right here. And where in the past, you haven't, will co-create with spirit. Oh my God. Oh, co-create the crow spirit. And the crow gets a bad rep. So like I said, for some of you, you're going to be really stepping into your spiritual journey on a whole nother level. Okay? Maybe it wasn't deemed the way that, what the world or, whatever belief system, you were grown up in was deemed as right. For some of you, that's what I'm feeling. But I feel like now with you trusting the universe, you putting all that aside, you starting this new beginning right here, that you just saying yes is going to open you up to co-create with spirit. Where before it was reversed. You couldn't fly. You couldn't take the leap of faith because you really had to strengthen that bond. with the divine, with you, the universe. Gain that trust, really come into one with your intuition, which was a struggle, really, really, really realizing, yeah, you know, you know what's best for you, okay? For some of you, just forgive. Moving away from the past, forgiving yourself for the past so you can create a new, okay? And for some of you, I'm feeling like seeing God, seeing the divine, seeing your spirit in a new way, a new form, okay? And with the Nine of Cups, this is a generosity. This is all about a wish fulfillment. So co-creating with spirit is bringing forth your wish fulfillment. So this is why it was blocked. For some, that's what happened. It couldn't come through. But now in this full moon in Pisces, okay? You're really defining that connection with the divine that is really going to free up some limitless opportunities, and for you to really co-create with spirit, for you to really be one, really, because I keep saying like, because that is truly where the magic happens. That is truly where everything happens. Okay? My loves, my loves, my loves, my loves. So I hope that this message has brought you clarity and understanding. I hope that it has got you excited about where your life is going. And you to know that there's nothing that you can't overcome, can't be, can't do, okay? When you believe in yourself, when you believe in spirit, when you trust in the divine, when you trust in the universe, nothing is out of your reach, okay? So I love you guys so freaking much. Go have an amazing full moon in Pisces. I hope that you guys have some amazing, cute, witchy rituals to do. I'm so excited. I didn't want to say, for me, I'm taking a spiritual bath, and just really loving on myself and just loving on spirit. Give me some rose petals and some candles and my crystals. Yes. And doing all that and probably, a little bit of candle work. I love some candle work. All right, guys. So I love you guys so freaking much. It was such an honor to read for you. And I will catch you on my channel. Take care.